Alright, what up everybody? This is Pac-Man 1987. Welcome to Crash Desktop. Playing some more Skyrim VR today. Back in this wonderful game. I played this yesterday, quite a bit. But I'm gonna start a new character today. I did some tweaking. Yesterday I was commenting on the fact that melee combat didn't really feel that. It didn't feel right. Didn't feel like I was really connecting with anything when I'm hitting them, and it was kind of hard to get close enough to enemies because there's an effect in Fallout 4 VR and also in this game where there's a kickback value where it pushes you away from enemies and it pushes them away from you when you get too close. It's I don't honestly have any real good reason why you would do that, but they did. I'm sure it matters in some way, but sorry about this. I'm doing exactly the thing I said I wasn't going to do today. When I'm adjusting this, it gets a little wacky, so I will try to warn people ahead of time when I'm going to do that in the future. But that pushback value, I think, was the reason why. So I went in and I tweaked it, and it seems to have made an effect. I did a little test run earlier, and melee combat felt way better. Like, way better. So I'm going to start a sword and board guy up. I'm going to start right from the beginning. I had to stop my stream a couple times yesterday due to some random bugs that required me to stop the stream, stop the game, fix them, relaunch everything. So for the sake of consistency in a playthrough, I'm going to start a brand new character. We're going to go right from square one, and we're going to be a sword and board right out of the gate. So let's do that. I apologize, I'm going to look over here to the black while I do this so it won't bother anyone. There we go. Welcome to Skyrim! Go ahead and check my settings real quick, make sure it actually carried over. So there's an important setting if you're getting Skyrim VR and you're just starting out. Do yourself a favor, go into VR settings right away and adjust your height scale. Scale it all the way up. And then once you're in the game, you're right next to people. Scale it until you're comfortable with how tall you are. You should be slightly shorter than Nords for almost every character, because they're really tall, unless you're playing a Nord. You can also turn your move speed up, which is very helpful. Otherwise, you're going to be tiny. Like, you can be really quite comically short in this game if you want to. Well, I'll be. It's an actual crash to desktop. Go us. All right, let's try that one more time, folks. Sure, we'll get it right eventually. Do a slight adjust here. There we go. Gotta get it sitting comfortably. Well, let's try that again. I don't know what happened there. Maybe I just won't touch the height setting until we're already into the game proper. You'll see what I'm talking about, though. You're really short. Ah, the fog looks so good in VR. It really looks great. There may be a little frame chop. There is a scaling resolution setting. It dynamically scales the resolution of the game to keep the frame rate consistent. I turned it off. My rig generally pulls it off.
Awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy.
Yeah.
Hadn't been looking for you. Could have stolen that horse and been
This
happy
guy.
with Hammerfell.
This guy's,
You there.
he's going
You
places.
and me.
I have a
Shouldn't be
feeling.
here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
Something tells me.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric, the Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. If they captured you... Oh, gods.
Oh,
Where are
no!
they taking us?
I don't know where we're going.
I've never been here before, so I couldn't tell you, buddy. I'm sorry.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening. Hey,
Lying.
What village are you from, horse thief?
why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
I always liked this intro. That's a good way to start the game.
Sure, Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Definitely a little frame rate.
General Tully is the
Shenanigans.
military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this.
Strangely enough, the frame rate's very consistent when I'm looking away from all this madness right here. I think it's this cart.
This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl.
Could have something to do with that
Wonder
over
if
there.
Elod is still making that
Oh, it moved me
mead
back.
with juniper berries mixed in.
I didn't know it did that.
Funny. When I was a boy, imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Probably also the really heavy particle and fog effects involved in that intro sequence.
We need to go inside with the cub.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line.
They definitely implemented this temporal anti-aliasing a lot better in this game than they did in the initial
Let's
version of
go.
Fallout 4.
Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait, we're not rebels.
We're not
Face
rebels.
your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
He might make it.
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
Who am I? Well, let's see. I'm gonna be an orc. What do I want to name myself though? I had that picked out. Where is my monitor? Pull this up real quick. I gotta remember it. Hmm. Ah, yes, okay. I know what I'm going to be called. Alright. So let's see. This is cool. So they gave us full character customization. I'm still not 100% on why. Because I haven't figured out how to look at my character after this yet. But it's there. We can do it. Go right on over here and be whatever we want to be. I'm going to stick with basically default. What we got here? Presets. There we go. Probably, which one is it? I like, that guy is always really cool looking. I'll go with him. Maybe we'll see him again. And I think we're pretty much set. I don't even know if it shows this on the stream, but I have the Steam typing interface up right now, which is kind of neat, but hard to get used to. I am Gork.
You from one of the strongholds, Orc?
Orc the Orc.
How did you end up here? Captain, what should we do?
Oh, now here, this is what I'm talking about. So I'm really short right
Forget
now.
the
See how
list.
short I
He
am?
goes to the block.
So we can fix that. And I recommend everybody does it if they get this game. Otherwise, you're a little short person, and that's just silly. There we go.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your mates return to Osenium. Follow the captain, prisoner.
I feel like his voice is... his accent is different at the beginning of the game here than it is at any point later on.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder.
Love this
his
guy.
king
This is
and
the
usurp
actor that
his
played
throne.
Saul Ty in
You started
Battlestar.
this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Yes, General Tullius.
Don't worry about it.
Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For
you.
the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning.
Yeah, he's got places to be.
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Like how they have like a freaky, scary horror mouth kind of on the mask there. I never really noticed that before.
Death to the Stormcloaks!
Kind of cool.
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the orc.
Where?
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
You guys are jerks. Oh, that's what it is. It's like the squiggly tie thing on it. It looks like a scary face from far away with the blur. There's a slight blur from this.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries. What do you see?
Oh, he looks so cool in VR. It's freaking huge. Alright.
What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move, now! Up through the tower. Let's go! We just need...
Yeah, he's huge. Very cool.
You need to get over here now. Nada, you're doing great. Toro! Everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way.
Oh, he's so
take care of
cool.
the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense. God's guide you.
All right, Advar,
Stay
let's do
close to
this.
the wall.
Good grief.
Quickly, follow me.
Woo. Did I get stunned? I did. Got knocked down.
Leave me. Save yourself.
Into the keep, soldier! We're leaving!
It's you and me, prisoner. Stay close.
What in the eight divines is this thing?
Bela, you damn traitor. Out of my way.
We're escaping, Hadvar. You're not stopping us this time.
Fine. I hope that Granny takes you all to Sovngarde.
You, come on! Into the keep!
With me, prisoner. Let's go.
We're going with this guy. All right, let the games begin. So you'll notice, I'm able to get really close to him now without getting pushed back. Like, I'm basically right here, and then it kind of moves me back.
Looks like we're
Whereas
the only
before
ones
it
who
would be
made
like
it.
pushing me back way over here.
That thing was a dragon. No doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. You may as well take Gunjar's key. He won't be needing it anymore. All right. Get that armor on, and give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here.
Yeah, that feels good.
Locked. Let's see about that. Damn. No way to open this from our side.
Come on,
Imperials!
soldier! Keep
Take
moving!
cover!
Take cover. I think not. What up?
Maybe one of the
Got the key. Got the armor. Got the sword.
Imperials have the key. See if you can unlock that door.
That looks good. Let's go to the menu real quick. We can equip the other sword. Excellent.
Did you find the key? See if it unlocks. That's it. Come on. Let's get out of here before the dragon brings the power down on our heads.
That looks cool.
A storeroom. See if you can find any potions. Need them.
Let's go ahead and take all of that. Bunch of loot around here. I really like the fireplace in VR. That's really big. Like, that's got to be what, like 6 feet wide, 5 feet deep. You don't really get the same sense of scale in the actual game. It's kind of cool. I get to see how big this stuff really is supposed to be. Anything useful in here? Gold. I'll just take it off. Few useful things. Nothing really groundbreaking or important. Wonder why that caused a physics glitch at first. I like this room. Full space.
Done. Let's get moving. Troll's blood. Hear that? Come on.
Is that the best you can do? Oh well. Must have run off.
There's usually another person.
No, I haven't seen him. The dragon showed up.
What's the guy have? We'll end up having to drop all this. What do we got here? Dagger. Brief history of the Empire.
Some picks.
A lockpick. A lockpick. Wow, those are really big. Those are like, that was like that long. That about. All right. Well, we now have the board component of our sword and board. Ooh, got a blood decal. That looks really good, actually. It actually has some surface like depth to it. Like it looks like something pulled on it. That's really cool. All right, what do we got here? We'll throw the mace on here. The dagger is going to be in apparel, or the shield's going to be in apparel. Love the shield. See how the mace feels. That looks cool. It's really hefty. Like it's large. You could tell it would be like really heavy. So the way the shields work in VR, so you'll notice it's transparent right now while I'm looking at it. So it's not blocking anything. As soon as I turn it that way, roughly in front of me, in an arc, it's considered blocking. It's actually quite far. It's like all the way over here, really, and all the way over here. Right about there, I think it, yeah, there is where it loses it. So you have an arc all the way here where you can block stuff. Anywhere that you want, you can shield bash with it. You can also, if you put your hand up to it, and you get kind of this highlight to it, you can click to get a shield bash sometimes. I think it works with spells only since I have a weapon in this hand. It's very satisfying, so you'll see kind of what I'm talking about once we find our next victim, I mean enemy to fight. Two-handed weapons are pretty cool too. I'm going to take it at least and mess with it a bit. It's quite fun. The lock-picking game is great. You rotate the pick with the left touchpad, which feels really good, especially because the vibration on the controllers is pretty solid. And you rotate the whole thing with the trigger when you're ready to. I think that was a spell. Might come in handy. What was it? That was a book, too. Let's see. Might as well stick flames on a hotbar because it is actually very useful for setting things on fire. And we'll probably do a little restoration on this build, I think. For fun. This looks great. The fog has a really nice volumetric quality to it in VR.
Orders are to wait until General Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to be killed by a dragon.
Actually, Let's fight these guys with the two-hander, just so I can show you how cool this is. I really like two-handed weapons in this too. So they're like this. You can't hold them two-handed, unfortunately.
Hey, watch it.
But I'm still going to.
Stand still. I cannot rest here.
They're pretty satisfying.
I'll keep watch in case Ulfric comes through here. Talos guide the both of them.
How's my weight? It's pretty low at this point. I'm gonna pick up the longbow, because that might come in handy. And the arrows. So the bows are nice. It's your standard VR bow. It feels good.
Let's see where this goes.
Is there any speed difference on these? Nope. This looks so good. That's cool. You get a really good sense that that goes really far back. I'm gonna actually switch to the sword.
That doesn't go anywhere. Guess we better try this way.
Let's fight these guys. That was cool.
I hate those stab things.
That was really cool. Being able to fight multiple things at this... No, I don't want to. Being able to fight multiple things at the same time and actually, like, switch your focus back and forth. Dual wielding is probably fantastic in that regard, but it's really cool to be able to block stuff. And it's super reactive. Way more so than the normal game. That might come in handy. Get those for later. They might come in handy. I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of alchemy with this character, but we'll see. Bye. Eh.
Come on, hurry up. Hold up. There's a bear just ahead. See her?
It's not doing reactive stealth.
Tangle with...
Let's check that real quick. This is another setting you have to turn on. Physical sneaking. I should now be sneaking when I come at it. Yeah, I'm invisible now.
Sneak.
I'll show off the bow a bit. I should probably at least stick it on a hotbar for now, because it is useful in the early game.
Just take it nice and slow. And
Watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Sneaking is overrated.
There we go. That's definitely a full-size bear. That thing's big. Good grief. It's like up to here. I am carrying too much. All right. I think it's time to drop some stuff. What do we got? We got a lot. A lot of it we don't need. Like rough spin tunic. Don't need. Is that worth anything? Don't need. Those are worth a lot. We're keeping those. Ones of these aren't worth squat. These are pretty. There we go.
That looks like the way out.
There we go.
Knew we'd make it.
Also, your direction of travel is tied to your left hand.
Wait!
And it looks like the reactive resolution is on, so I'm going to turn that off. I found it gave me more, made it more annoying than I would prefer. There we go.
There he goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. We better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up.
I love how he always, this is always one of the silliest things in this game. It's probably best if we split up, so let's follow the same path and talk to each other the whole time. That makes perfect sense, right? Go big. Over here. Harvest these ingredients though, just in case I do decide to do some crafting. There's good stuff up here in the mountains.
You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric.
There we go. Oh man, everything looks so good. So there's a little loss in the distance of the depth. Like really far out there, like that structure, it almost looks like it's a backdrop behind stuff, and then kind of out in front of it, the more forward towards us facing parts of the structure have a little bit of depth to them. But it almost feels like a backdrop, and I'm wondering, I don't know if it's just limitations of VR currently and it can't render a significant depth that far off, or if they have some kind of depth calling where they're not rendering it as anything other than... No, it does have depth. Hard to spot it at a distance. Those will come in handy.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow.
Walk around like this.
I guess you get used to it.
How we talk, right?
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape.
That looks neat.
Warrior, good.
That looks really neat.
Those stars will guide you to honor and glory. Remember, this isn't Stormcloak territory. If we're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything stupid. If we run into any Imperials, just let me do the talking.
That looks so good. That's weird. The effect is glitching. There should be a stream of flame. Oh. That was very satisfying. The other one. Isn't there another one? There he is. Oh. Any more of them here I can pick up? Yeah. God, that looks so great. It looks really awesome. Like, that is an impressively large set of rapids. You just don't get that sense of scale in 2D that you do in VR, and it's one of my favorite things about it. And so far, the world scale, once you have the right height set for you, seems pretty good. Alright, we need to catch up to him. He is like way out ahead of us. An elk over there. Caribou. Oh, they're little leaves. That looked cool. Which direction am I facing right now? This is how immersive this is. I don't even know where I'm looking anymore. I'm just over here talking to a corner. Don't mind me. Little poofs. Poofs of goofy stuff from plants. Just looks great.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
I saw a dragon!
What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain of black and
Is there somewhere we can talk?
They're just like over here having a very detailed conversation with Hammy.
Helgen? Has something happened? You're right. Follow me. Hod, come here a minute. I need your help with something.
What is it, woman? Sven drunk on the job again?
Hod, just come here.
Raylo.
That looks really cool.
What are you doing here? I'll be right down.
Very neat. Cool waterfall there in the mountain. That's
Uncle
cool.
Raylo, can I see your axe? How many Imperials have you killed? Do you really know Ulfric Stormcloak?
Hush, Frodnar. This is no time for your games.
Ooh.
Go and watch the south.
This guy's just like, hey, I'm gonna go over here and pick these guys. You just have your
soldiers
incredibly important conversation.
I want to stay and talk with Uncle
A mud
Raylo.
crab over there.
Look at you. Almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Raylo. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Stand here sternly
Now,
while listening to the
Raylo,
conversation as an orc
What's
would.
going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric.
That's how I respond to all their
The
questions.
Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be.
Dun,
That
dun,
was
dun.
2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
Dragon?
You don't mean a real, live...
No, the
can
not
hardly
real or
believe it
alive
myself.
ones, you know.
And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed
A
to
slight
slip
adjustment to my headset.
away. Are we
Bear in mind,
really
this
the
might be a
first to
little
make it
weird.
to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylov's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
The option to get some stuff. I'll take it all.
There is something you could do for me, for all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Sure.
Thanks, sister.
Right after I do some other
I
things.
knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric's Stormcloak. I'll let them into the house and, you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry about me. I know how to lay low.
Yes, he knows how to lay low by walking around town like it's no big deal in his Stormcloak outfit.
I told you my sister would help us out.
I am over encumbered. I need to go sort that
I hope to
out.
see you in Windhelm. Good luck.
This is great. This is so cool. Oh, this bridge is
May
neat.
the gods watch over your battles, friend. We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
Yes, yes, I get it. Nice warhammer. What? That's interesting. This model didn't load. Kind of fun. I feel like there's a few things not quite loading right today. Things happen. I wonder if it's because of that setting I changed. Only time will tell. I don't really want to do the tutorial, bro.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Alright. What can we sell? We have a lot. Like 4 Imperial swords we don't need. I want to hang on to that battle axe. That could be fun. I don't think I really need the mace. The axe is kind of cool. I'll stick with the sword for now. Until I find something more exciting. Now I got a lot of this stuff. What do we got? Fur boots, don't need those. 2 sets of that, nope. I love how I'm just like, hey buddy, can I sell you all this Imperial gear? Don't ask where I got it. Not a big issue. Anything else useful? Nothing really worth hanging or selling.
Aye.
So these are still here. The collision mesh is there. It's this, the item is not displaying. It's really odd. There we go.
Whatever you need. Buy you smear if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
Go over here and get our first big fun quest.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know what. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing.
Oh, yeah?
An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back.
Sure, buddy, no big.
If you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
I bet you do. I may have some stuff to sell to him here. Let's see. Don't really need those. I could disenchant them. Might come in handy. Silver ring I don't really need. Also not worth much, so I'll hang on to it and I'll use it for enchanting later on. Let's see what else we've got. I don't think I have anything else really worth his time. That might come in handy. Yeah. Don't really need any of those.
Till next time.
Is your plan, Lucan?
Yes.
Go ahead and read that. And add a lesser ward here to our hotbar. Because it might come in handy if we meet any of the ice spewing Draugr.
Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
Well, no, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Alright, I think it's time for a quick save. Even a save.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Like a bug here. She doesn't keep going. Stops. Not big. We don't need her. What is happening here? Okay. I thought my sword had disappeared. I was like, what is going on? Oh god. It's all disappearing.
Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one. This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long.
Thank you for the
He's such a
incredibly
child.
important guide to this spot. It was really useful. Needed it a lot. Guess my character would just be like, That stream looks awesome. Let's see here. His longbow. I know. Oh. I suck at shooting arrows. Oh my gosh. Very, very bad at arrows. Gotta work on it. Is there any kind of crosshair at all? Let me see. There sure isn't. Gotta kind of squint down the shaft a bit. I'll try it one more time. That looks great. You really get the sense of how big that is. Wow. Very cool. Let's sneak, because I think there's guys. I don't remember exactly where. Can't see through the fog. There's one of them. Hey, there we go. We got a hit. Oh. Okay, so it's a little easier to aim accurately if you shoot like that. That's good to know. I might keep this around. How else are you gonna fight dragons? Did not mean to take everything. Not my intent. Ooh. That thing looks cool. Wow. The pommel on that thing is just like, look. Oh no! Can you haft? It all counts. Oh man, two-handed weapons are pretty cool, actually. We might have to consider using those more. Especially if that counts. What's up, buddy?
Picked a bad time to get lost.
Woo! Anything good there? Not really. Steel sword. Already got those. And I'll find better things inside. That is considered block for these. If you hold that out like that, that's a block. I just love that you can pommel strike somebody. That's great. You could be like there's the combo, then you gotta... So cool. I'll try that out on someone, some hapless bad guy. Looks amazing in VR also. Like, it's cool. It's such a big weapon. Like, you feel it's big. Look at this big weapon I'm gonna hit things with. The hold point is odd on the axis though, because it's like up here. But you can like do that. Snow looks good. Very cool. I hear that. This is fun in VR. I like this thing. What else do we got? What does this person have? Lockpick, wine. There we go. Ooh, a hunting bow. That's a little better than what I've got, I think. Check. May actually be about the same. This guy had a great sword, I think. Try that out. The hold point's different. I'm digging the axe there. I like it. You got some fun to be had with it. You can. I mean, you can even. Very cool. Loving that you can do that. I don't know yet. Let's see. Well, it's not as good as this one, but I want to see how it handles. Ooh, I like how it handles. That looks good. That's got a lot of reach. How far out that goes. I mean, we can have some fun with this. I'll take a break from our sword and board. We're just going to sword. I like that I can charge people with that. That's really cool. And the skeever. I feel like you could do some sweet stuff with this too, like, I don't know. There's no point to this, by the way. There's no reason for me to hold it like this, other than that it's cool and it feels good. I don't think you can. Arrows only deflect off of shields and only if you have a specific talent. I don't know though. I don't know if that... I think that talent requires a shield to work. I could be wrong. We'll do some silliness with this though, before we get back to sorting and boarding. Probably for the boss, we're gonna sort and board. Also, let me check something real quick. I think it defaulted me back to a low. Yeah, it's put me on novice. Let's not do that. Let's do expert. I felt like it was a little easy. That actually would be really cool to block an arrow in VR with a sword. Somebody needs to get on that. Do like a sweet like overhead thing. I don't know if it counts as a hit through the entirety of its swing, because it activated when it was back there. Oh, my health is low. I should drink a potion.
Your kind has no place here. No more. I yield. I yield.
That was a little harder. Hey, where's my weapons? I think I was having more fun with the axe. Just because it's such a different hold point. You could have a little more fun with what you're doing with it. Birdfish eagle. Ah, yes. Snake, fish. Okay. There's like skeevers down there. Oh, skeever. No more skeevers. For now. That scared me. That scared me a little bit. Did not expect him to be that close. You know. Again, the blood decals look great in VR. They actually have some depth to them. That's a little disorienting. Where's the front of the room at? I don't know where I'm looking anymore. Alright, those will come in handy. Have I leveled up? I have. Probably health. Question becomes, what do I want to put a point into, or do I want to put a point into anything yet? Probably armor. Not a bad thing. I'm going with heavy armor for this guy, so I'll do that. Anything else? No. Alright, so here's our boss. This thing might kill me on expert. If what goodies do I have to make this a little more easier on me? Okay. That's gonna come in handy. What do I got potions wise? Well, I feel like it's a spider, so frostbite venom is not really gonna do anything to it. Paralysis potion might. What's up, spider?
Get away from me! Get it away!
Whoa, that's a wall. I died. Where was I? What did I hit? That was a shelf. Got our first casualty of the day. We got a shelf. Alright, let's try this again. Get back here in the corner where it's safe. Actually, we're gonna get back here. Turn it around. Wow, he hits hard. It's so hard. Oh, that's a wall. We're doing well. We're hitting walls, we're hitting shelves, we're doing great. Great today. How's my health? What do we got in food? He's got a lot of health on this difficulty. Heck with it.
Keep it away from me! Get it away!
That was intense.
Get me out of here! Help me out of here!
Did I damage the wall? No. Okay, the wall is fine. That was good stuff.
Don't leave me for Arcade's sake! Help! Help!
I think I blew through most of my potions too. He was hardcore.
Don't leave me for Arcade's.
All right, we're gonna head switch to a different weapon for this guy, because I think we all know what he does.
Help me out of here!
That could be fun. I have a feeling the axe is going to get me killed, but we'll try it. Also, I don't have the paralysis poison on the axe, so we'll use it. We'll use the sword first, then we'll switch to it. I don't know why, sometimes it doesn't want to let me into the quick menu. For whatever reason. See what we can do here. Just look at the menu around this giant spider leg here.
Get it away from me! Get it away!
Nah, he just wrecked me. Bosses are, two-handed weapons are really hard to use in this game on high difficulties, especially at low levels. You have to basically be in and out of the menu constantly, whereas with a shield you can quite tactically deal with stuff. I did a lot of damage to him, though. Great axe is definitely fun. What am I, like Lubu? Like I'm gonna go and do this? Try it on a Draugr. Actually, let's try to sneak attack that Draugr. Oh, come on. I'm so bad at that. Oh, what? That was totally a hit. That leveled me up. What up, fools? Let's fight. Or you could do that. That's totally relevant too. That was good. Mission accomplished. We got Ancient Nord War Axe. Not bad. Be better. I'm uncomfortable. Poor guy. I always thought there was a third one in here. Oh, there he is. He's stuck. Come here, fool. Oh, he's got an axe too. Never mind. Ancient Nord battle axe is cool. Always like this. Alright, let's not and say we did with that thing. Yeah, whatever, let's hit it just to see. Yeah, that was one hit kill. That thing is nasty. Can we activate it with a bow? I forget. It's been a while. Watch me miss this. Ooh, that goes fast. Hey now. Oh, this is the bad one. Okay. Oh no! Ow! Where's that ward? Yeah, that was a nasty fight. Good grief. Okay, we need to make him mad. Let's pull him. I'm gonna go all old school. No? He moves for no man. At all. That was totally a hit. All right, let's see if we can get him from here. There we go. Now you're thinking with spike traps. Hey, there should be one like right here. Come here, you. Oh man. Oh man. I think when you're like taking heavy damage, it won't let you into the quick menu. Oh man. Oh. These guys are hardcore. Come on. Nope. I forgot how hard these guys. We might have to tone this down a bit just so I get through this dungeon. Let's see. I'm still getting my VR legs in this game. It's a little bit different experience. For the sake of the show going on. Make it adept. They'll hit hard. We ought to be able to beat them. Yeah, that might help too. At least on the first one or two. Alright, she's dead. Ah! Yeah, that helped. A little extra bit of reach. Turning it down helped too. Let's see. Treasure chest up here. Nope. Close to it. Gosh darn it. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you just come right over here. Definitely still alive over here. There we go. Definitely need... I need more health and more stamina. I think I need more stamina more than I need more health. At least for the moment. I'm running out of it very quickly. I still haven't decided what weapon type I want to use, but I definitely think I'm going to continue using Restoration as a tool. So, what do I got? Perk increases 2. Anything good in heavy armor yet? Not yet. I don't really want to put another point in it yet. I guess I could. That'd probably be a good idea. Survival is good. Get the first thing of Restoration. What level do we gotta be for dual casting? 20? We're not too far off from that. Pick that up. The more of that we do, the better. save. I feel like I need to get more reactive with the shield. What's up, buddy? Like, for example, being more reactive with the Imperial Sword and Shield. Oh! Troll Skull. These things have a really goofed up hitbox for detecting that you're picking them up. Works a little better with a sword because I think the hitbox actually extends out as far as your sword. Yeah, it does. So that's good to know. Ooh, an iron warhammer. We'll mess with that. But we're gonna try something here. I know the next enemy up ahead isn't particularly dangerous, so we're gonna use them as a guinea pig. Yeah, see? You can be very reactive with that. Jeez, with the power attacks already, lady. You can, like that, to get really fast shield smashes out. That way you keep, because you'll notice when I put the shield up, I can't really move very effectively. Like, you're super duper slow. There we go. Check out this warhammer. That thing's cool. Digging the model. Neat. What I like too is, so this is VR, obviously you'd be able to do damage with that thing. So you'd be able to like upswing, slam, and look at that would hit things, that would do damage, and it counts because it's VR, and that's awesome. Oh man, that looks really good. Trying to keep roughly facing everyone. Alright, so this is going to be a hard fight. So we'll try a few things with this guy. But I should be able to outmaneuver him quite significantly. Nope, not fast enough. Oh, that didn't count as a second swing. Interesting. Ooh. That was good stuff. There we go. Gosh darn it. Well, that took care of him fast. Nope. Going up there with a bow. What? Oh, come on, that was totally hit. Still not getting the flame animation for some reason in this play session. It's kind of weird. Don't know what that's about. You know what? Where's that ancient Nord battle axe? I want that one. Oh, that thing's cool. Look at that cool that one looks. Ooh, there you go. There's the fun right there. That must be what it is. It's the only logical explanation. You know what? I haven't actually seen a torch yet. What do they do in this? What are they in? Miscellaneous? Cool! Oh, that's really neat. They look great. Always fun to hold a torch in VR. More fun if you can beat people to death with it. Big door. So what we got to do, go find the item. I think it was... No, no. There's a button you hit. There we go. Bear, moth, bird. What? How did I Ooh, okay. We can still rotate them. That's cool. That's really cool. Just now I can't seem to... There we go. That would be cool. It is fairly effective against them, or so I've been told. Alright, so this guy is going to be kind of tough, maybe? Ah, bats. So spooky. We may actually, what do we got? What do we have available to us? Frostbite Venom could come in handy. I don't, resist cold will be very useful. I don't think any of the other stuff will work. I don't think these guys are weak to poisons, but I'm gonna throw it on there anyway. Because why not? Also, we'll lead the fight with a scroll of fireball. For obvious reasons. Hey, what up, buddy? That was satisfying. Two-handers are pretty fun in VR, I'm not gonna lie. Kinda half tempted to do that. So with sword and shield, maybe I'll just do it all. That's a pretty good one. Iron Battle Axe of Fatigue, that's not terrible. Interesting. We need to drop some loot. What do I got? I'm sure I have some junk weapons and apparel I can throw out. Like that. Don't need 2 hunting bows. How good is the longbow anyway? I don't even need the longbow anymore. Alright, we're underweight. For now. Anything else up here to pick up? I don't think there is, no. Scroll of mass paralysis, that'll come in handy eventually. Oh, too heavy. Drop more junk. I know I have a bunch of, like, Freddy gear I can get rid of. Right? Hide armor, fur shoes. Yeah, I don't think I need this. A little snowy. Some snow. Gosh, this looks good. So I think that's about where I'm going to have to stop it for the night. That was fun. I'm definitely going to continue this. I might just, I was going to just make this guy sword and board. Something tells me it is not. But you never know. It might end up being. Somehow I have a feeling the script extender doesn't work for this yet. But we'll see. I'm sure mods will end up working for it just fine. Definitely needed. Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I hope everybody's been enjoying. I definitely have been. I'm going to be back tomorrow night, probably about 7-ish, in the 7 area, between 7 and 9. Maybe even a little bit later, we'll see how I feel. And I will be streaming this again because I'm having way too much fun with it for now. So we'll continue the adventures of Gork here. And then I'm planning on a Kerbal stream probably Sunday evening. So look forward to that as well. Anyway, I hope you've all been enjoying. And check me out again when I'm on. Have a good one.